Hi guys, happy Monday. So I wanted to take some time today and talk a little bit about this idea of acting as if versus living as if. And if you read my article on Mind, Body, Green a couple weeks back, you might know that I am really into this thing now about living your dreams and living your new reality. And I've talked a lot about that with some of my clients in my tribe already. But one of the questions I got from one of my clients is, what is really the difference when you're manifesting or you're creating your own reality or you are creating the life that you love, right? What is the difference between acting as if versus what I was suggesting, which is living as if? And I wanted to share that with you. So a lot of the law of attraction stuff that you read talks about acting as if whatever you want has already happened. So for a lot of people, it's like acting like you have a lot of money, or pretending that you are doing something that you've always wanted to do, pretending you're going to buy that car, pretending you're going to go buy that house, pretending you have the job of your dreams, pretending you're, hopelessly in love and getting ready to get married. So when I think of, acting as if, and when I tried that in my own life, I had a really hard time with the whole acting thing, because in my mind, acting as if is like playing pretend. It's not real. It's not my reality right now. How am I supposed to pretend like I have thousands of dollars when I'm completely in debt, right? Early in my business, I was acting as if I had clients, and I didn't. So I didn't know how to pretend to have clients when I really didn't. So there's this very thin line and very thin difference between acting as if as opposed to living as if. So when you're acting, again, it's fake, it's play. It can be fun depending on, how it is for you. I remember I used the Abraham Hicks method, and I did one of the prosperity games where you pretend like you have $100 in your pocket and you spend that same $100 every day. And so like you're going through the mall or you're going and shopping and you say, ooh, I'm gonna buy that with my 100 today, or ooh, I'm gonna buy that with my 100 today, or ooh, I'm gonna buy a couple of gift cards, or I'm gonna go spend all of that on a manicure and a pedicure and get my hair done, or whatever. But I had a hard time because I'm a Leo and I really like nice things, and I really like to be able to, for real, do those things. I don't want to pretend like I'm gonna do it and then not do it. So that was where I kind of got caught up. Now, I've started shifting this sort of acting as if into living as if. And if you read that Mind, Body, Green article, and I'll post it below so you can take a look at that, then I talk about the new normal, right? And so one of the things that I have done that works really well for me and a lot of my clients is constructing this idea of what is normal for you? What is the new place that you're trying to get to? So when you're talking about your dream life, right? What does that look like for you? What does it feel like for you? What becomes normal? And I'll share with you this aha moment that I had in my business. A couple months back, I was sort of having a down spiral in terms of clients. I was finishing up some clients and I really didn't have any new stuff on the horizon. And so I was kind of freaking out about it. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I got a client, and then I got another client, and then I got all like 4 in one day. And I sat with it for a minute and I was like, I just got 4 clients in one day, which had never happened in my business ever. And so I really soaked in that energy, and I was over the moon excited. I was happy. I was feeling really abundant. I was feeling really grateful, really lucky, right? And I sat with that feeling and I said, you know what? This right here, booking 4 clients in one day, booking 6 clients in 1 month, making, thousands of dollars each month, this is my new reality. This is my new normal. Previous to that, my new normal was, or my normal at the time was, and getting clients here and there, kind of showing up on video, putting my stuff out there, but not really engaging myself and not really pushing myself. And so I created this new normal, and I said, this right here, this feeling, this amazing abundance, this is my new normal. This is what I am going to use to move forward. So I created a little name for myself. I was like 6-figure Lamisha, and I had an alias, and I was doing all this stuff. And so I would start asking myself when I made decisions, and this is where the living as if comes in. I started asking myself when I was making simple decisions, would 6-figure Lamisha, actually I think I was 5-figure Lamisha at the time, would 5-figure Lamisha make this decision? How would she act Or how would she live in this moment? And you're gonna laugh at me, but this is a totally true story. I've shared this with my tribe a couple of times. I was in the grocery store and I bought a loaf of bread. And I was looking at the bread. It was a different store than I normally shop at. And I looked at the loaf of bread and I said, oh my God, it's like $2 more a loaf than at this other store I normally shop at. And if you're a mom and if you are a wife and if you have a budget, you totally understand what this is like, right? You're looking at it, you're like, screw that. I'm not paying $2 more for a loaf of bread. I put the loaf of bread back on the shelf and I walked away. And then in my mind, I heard, what would five-figure Lamisha do? What would she do? And immediately the answer came. She'd buy the damn bread. She would buy the bread because it's $2 more and who cares, right? She's got better things to worry about. So I bought the bread. Now that was a very simple exercise. That was a very simple choice. That was a very simple decision that I made, but I was living as if my new reality was already there. I was living as if my new normal was already something that was normal for me. And I can't tell you how amazing that felt and how it transformed my life. So today I'm gonna ask you something, and I want you to post in the comments, right? I want you to share with me, what is your new normal? So, I shared a video last week about transformation and transforming into this new version of ourselves, and what you need is the decision of what you're no longer willing to put up with in your life. But I wanna know from you right now, what is your new normal? What does that look like for you? What does it feel like for you? If you're in business, it might mean you are getting referrals left and right. You are manifesting all kinds of opportunities. People are asking you to do speaking engagements. It's just normal and it's a flow. It's client after client, opportunity, money, all these great things happening. If you're not in business, maybe it's financial, right? Maybe it's this idea, your new normal is something that you are constantly getting a raise at your job. You are constantly moving forward with your goals, and it's easy and it feels light, and you never have to question yourself. You never doubt what's coming next because you trust, right? Maybe if you're looking for a relationship, it's knowing, like, your new normal is that you don't have to go seeking out the right person because they come to you, right? It's about you magnetizing these people. So I want you to share with me, hi guys, tell me you're here. Post in the comments if you have a new normal, what that looks like for you. And I'll tell you, a lot of people I talk to talk about this financial new normal, right? So let's talk about that for a minute. When we're talking about finances, right, a lot of us get really, really caught up in the details and the numbers, right? It's math. 2 + 2 = 4, just kind of the way it goes. So we look at the numbers in our account. We look at the numbers in terms of what we have, like, cash-wise in our wallet. We look at our bills, we look at our debt, we look at all these little, pieces, and we say, but this is the reality. Look at that. Look at that. I am like $50,000 in debt. I am, I have this payment going out and I have this little bit coming in and I'm living paycheck to paycheck. This is real. This is my reality. And I say, yes, it is. Right now, maybe. However, that's not how it's going to be forever. And you get to decide how long that lasts. When you begin living as if your new reality is happening, shifts everything for you. Everything changes. And when I say that, I sound a bit dramatic. However, it's 100% true. When you begin living as that six-figure earner, or you begin living as that successful businesswoman, or you begin living as that best-selling author, I guarantee the universe comes to support you and all these things start coming into place. Then you start getting messages about publishing events, or you get messages about a new idea, or you get inspiration, or you get opportunities, or someone reaches out to you, or you find the right connection or coach, and things just snowball and everything changes. So when you're talking about creating your own reality, and you're talking about, or you're thinking about creating the life that you love, I want you to think about that very, very simple difference between acting as if and living as if. Acting is playtime, it's fake, yeah, it's fun, for some people that works great and it's amazing. Living as if is making concrete, even if they're tiny decisions, a loaf of bread, not that much, right? Little decisions that bolster that confidence and that in the depths of your soul, you know that your reality is coming, that this reality that you're creating is coming with every single simple decision that you make. So I want you to think about that, and I want you to run with that. Number one, I want you to create your new normal. I want you to write it down. I want you to share it in the comments if you're watching this afterward, right? I want you to think about what that looks like for you and get as detailed as you want. You know, you can talk about money and where you live and who you're with and, you know, whatever. Put that information there and then think about how you can start making decisions based in that place, okay? Now, if you want to know more about how to cultivate this and how to do this on a daily basis, I am going to be hosting a free call, basically, not really a webinar, I don't like to call it that, but a free call for my tribe members in my Facebook group, for any one of you that would like to join and anyone that is on my VIP list. So if you would love to learn more about that and learn how you can actively cultivate this mindset, because it really is all about mindset, right? To create the life that you love, whatever that looks like for you, and to find your flow and your way of doing that, then I invite you to join me on that. I will be hosting that next week. The date is to be determined, but I will send that out to my list. So if you are not on my VIP list, again, I will include the link below this video. And please, please, please join us. And if you can't join us, it will be recorded, and I will email out the recording there. If you are live, however, you have the opportunity to ask your own questions, to get some laser coaching on the call. I will open a Q&A, okay? So I hope that you'll join us. And yeah, I'll also post the link to that article that I was talking about in the Mind Body Green about my new normal mindset practice, okay? So anyway, I hope you all are having a fabulous Monday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.